Hello, everyone. Welcome to our April team update. I'm coming to you from a basement in Minnesota, my father's basement to be precise. Wanted to share a few quick things. Number one, this Sunday is our grand opening for both locations. So it's going to be an awesome party, an awesome celebration of everything God has done through this last year, through Next Yes. And I kind of like to view it as well as kind of the commissioning really of the Next Yes era of Encounter. So we've had these building projects that are going to be almost entirely wrapped up by Sunday, fully wrapped up at Fulton Heights, almost fully done at Kentwood. And I kind of view this whole weekend as a commissioning of the spaces, the physical spaces for the ministry that's going to happen through the people at Encounter, and specifically, or not specifically, but also in those spaces. And God's going to use these spaces, I think, for incredible things and for life-changing and eternity-changing things. So I'm very excited for this weekend. And also at Kentwood, we are starting 2 worship experiences, 9:15 and 10:45. And I'm very excited. We've been kind of like busting at the seams. We've had nearly 40 people in our overflow spaces every Sunday. We've had the auditorium space has been packed out, so it's going to be awesome to be able to have 2 worship experiences. I think it's going to help the church bring more people far from God to new life in Him. So I'm very, very excited. Also, I will include this link, a couple links to everybody, but our grand opening team is looking for a couple more volunteers. So if you're not serving in the worship team on Sunday, you should volunteer there, and I'll include the links in this email. But that would be an awesome way to help create the atmosphere that we're hoping to create as we invite our ones. So this is I think every Sunday is perfect to invite your one, but this Sunday especially is perfect because it's going to be such an awesome, like carnival-like atmosphere. Our grand opening team put in a lot of work to make this Sunday awesome. So I'm really looking forward to it. Speaking of things I'm really looking forward to, we are starting a new song to us this month called Worthy. And honestly, this is probably the oldest new song that I have ever introduced. But Eliza and I were listening to it, and I think it can go over really well at Encounter. And we're doing a slightly newer arrangement of it from a Bethel artist called John Wilds. That's really good. But his arrangement has like 2 other songs as a part of it, and it's 15 minutes long. So I put the original arrangement, in the top 30. But check it out. I love it. I think lyrically it's very straightforward and very simple, and it feels like a song that people can catch on to really quickly, which I think is good because Thank God I'm Free. I love that song. But I think it's a little wordier and might be a little harder for people to catch on to. Or is a little harder for people to catch on to, though I think it'll have legs. But this song is really straightforward. I love it. It really emphasizes our church's value of keeping Jesus at the center. And yeah, the chorus is just, worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. Verse 1 talks about how he bore our cross so that we could live in the freedom he died for. It sings about how our life is his, so our response to this, his goodness, is to sing of it forevermore. And it's just a great song. I think it's really going to minister to people and preach to people. Speaking of things that will preach to people, this is going to be really impactful. Production checklists. Kentwood, I moved where they are. You'll see it's in a nice little folder box. And I put it right next to our after action QR code. So please, especially now, make sure to grab those and pay attention to them and let me know through the QR code. This is now for Fulton Heights and Kentwood. Let us know if there's things that are missing. Let us know if there's things that need updating through the QR code. It's a super helpful way to make sure that we're consistently excellent and we're consistently creating environments that can be fully engaging for people, because it's super important. And that's the ministry value I want to talk about today. Last in March, we talked about our first ministry value of authentic. This week, I want to talk about excellence, just really briefly hit on it. And excellence, to me, when I was younger, meant perfection. And perfection is definitely not what excellence means. It is not the goal of excellence, because we can never be perfect. Only Jesus and only God can be perfect. But what excellence really means is bringing our best. So it means we're not just showing up and being like, I kind of know these songs, or I kind of listened to these songs, so I know what the mix should be, kind of. It means showing up knowing the music, because a lot of people word it as we want to create distraction-free environments, and we do, but I think by creating an environment where we are locked in, where we're excellent, where we're always trying to be better than we used to be, that creates a distraction-free environment because it's excellent and it's good and it's engaging. And we just want to bring our best because Jesus gave his all for us. God created the whole universe. He created music, I think, as a really, really cool way for people to preach to people. So we, as the band and the production teams and the vocalists, like, we are preaching to people, because I view songs as really take-home theology. So I think when people are on their deathbed, there's songs that they want to sing. When people I'm totally I'm at a loss of words right now, but when they can't remember things, they can still remember songs. And I think it's incredible that God has entrusted us with that ministry here at Encounter Church. And that's why we want to shoot for excellence, because we want people to be engaging with what these songs are saying, what God is saying through these songs. And God's entrusted us to steward these moments. So it's really awesome that we get to do that. In the traditional word, awesome, not just like, oh, these things are all awesome. In the actual, like, well, this is awe-inspiring that God would choose broken people like us to steward these moments for him, of ministering to people and praising him. It's incredible. So that's your April team update. As always, let me and Eliza know if there's anything we can be praying for, or if you have ideas or songs. We can't do all the songs we get, but I love to hear new music. And sometimes we do the songs. So y'all are awesome. Let's do this. Hearts.